math problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
So, what's next? Your path doesn't have to look like theirs. You can do this, or this, or this. Check out in-demand jobs in Idaho and get up to $8,000 to find your thing.
Help dreams come true with the Ideal 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits and ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, apprenticeships, K-12 education, and student loan repayment nationwide. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes, and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org to learn more.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles. Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
Once again, we have contributed to your Ideal College Savings Program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Ideal. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. I love it.
College costs money.
It is Friday night. It is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We're here live on IdahoSports.com. GameStreams production of Friday Night Football, brought to you by statewide Project Filter, Valleywide Cooperative, Next Steps Idaho, Ideal Idaho College Savings Program, and the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. I want to welcome you all in to the broadcast booth. Ryan Skaggs joined in the booth tonight by James Bailey tonight as we got Coeur d'Alene taking on Sandpoint. Sandpoint is ranked in the top 5 in 5A football. They come in undefeated, 5-0. Coeur d'Alene 2-2 on the season, coming off of a bye last week. Last time they were on the field, they did get a win over Sunnyside of Washington. And Sandpoint is on an absolute tear as they come into this ball game. Winners of 5 in a row. They defeated Pocatello last week on the road at Washington Grizzly Stadium in Missoula. And, they boat raced Pocatello in that game, James. So till it's kind of looking at these two teams as they come into this game, it's a contrasting styles. You look at the stat sheet for Sandpoint, and they are just flat filling it. Passing game is just a vaunted passing attack from this Bulldog team, and then obviously Coeur d'Alene's been known, and they've always hung their hat on it, and it's blue-collar defense. That's what Coeur d'Alene does here.
It's going to be exciting to see that matchup, see how that plays out. See, defense wins championships, offense makes exciting games, so it'll be should be a fun one.
Yeah, I mean, we're expecting a dandy of a ball game. This one has been tight the last few times they've played, and I don't expect anything different this affair. I think it's, not the same Coeur d'Alene offense that we're used to that's putting up points in bunches. They're a scrappier bunch. They're more balanced this year than they've been in years past. A little bit of a quarterback change halfway through the season. You will see two quarterbacks hit the field for the Vikings. You'll see Caden Simmons. You'll also see Tanner Stern at the helm for the Vikings in this one. Different styles. Stern is just a specimen, 6'5", 215-pound junior. He is a big. Well, his dad played at University of Montana as well, but Tanner can sling it, and then Caden Simmons. You know what he's been the last few years. He was, all-state quarterback in 6A ranks, and so Caden comes in, doesn't have the receivers he's had in years past. Those years of having the deep threat on the outside are kind of absent, and they've been able to hang their hat on a little bit more of the spread attack, getting guys on the edge, hitting the flats a little bit more, getting their guys. They got a bunch of dudes. I guess you would equate them to like Wes Walker types.
Gotcha, yep.
And so the opposite side of the ball is Sandpoint. They will throw it deep early and often, and they've got two very good wideouts, probably two of the best wideouts in 5A football. And I don't say probably, I would say two of the very best five in the state of Idaho, statistically, in Brock Yarborough and Maverick Gomez. And, and then they have Braden Buckout, the trigger puller of the offense, who's been phenomenal this year, 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the season. He's already thrown for over 1,000 yards.
Wow.
And we're in game 5. So this Sandpoint offense comes in averaging over 40 points a game. Coeur d'Alene comes in, stingy defense, giving up less than 22 points a game. So it's kind of a,
something's got
to give tonight,
yep.
right?
Yep.
So Sandpoint is going to receive. They are going from right to left. They're in the road whites with the red helmets, silver pants. Coeur d'Alene in the home blues, white pants, blue tops, and blue helmets. As we're about ready to put toe to leather and get this one underway. And kind of a solemn entry to the game as well, of note. Thoughts and prayers go out to the Gomez family from Sandpoint. Maverick lost his dad in a boating accident this last week. As is muffed on the kick, and it's going to be recovered by Coeur d'Alene to the 15-yard line. Vikings are going to get excellent field position to start this one off, and they are pumped.
That's a great way to start your homecoming, Dame.
It is homecoming night here in Coeur d'Alene. I think the recovery was number 10. That was Riley Frazier on the recovery for the Vikings. So we're going to see the Coeur d'Alene offense now. In great field position in the red zone already. The ball's going to be at the 17-yard line. As Caden Simmons is going to be at the wide receiver slot on the wide side on the left. Stern, the trigger man, at quarterback in the pistol. With Priest Palmgren in the backfield with him, Tanner's going to throw. Stern has a receiver over the right side across the 10, inside the 10 and down to the 7 or 8 yard line. That was Gibson Comstock on the reception. So a pickup of 9 on first down. Second play, keeper over the right side. Stern's got the edge into the end zone. Touchdown, Coeur d'Alene. Just like that, 2 plays in pay dirt from 9 yards out. Coeur d'Alene strikes first. But we got a flag. It's going to be one of those nights. We'll see.
Looked like that was pretty late. I'm guessing this might be a holding call.
See what they call on the edge. Flags down at about the 4. So it is a spot foul. So touchdown is wiped out. And the Vikings will back up here. So it'll be second down and 6, maybe along 7 here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Palmgren in the backfield. Stern's going to throw. He's throwing the fade pattern. Simmons, jump ball, touchdown, Coeur d'Alene. Okay, they just need a little bit more room, that's all. So Stern gets his rushing touchdown wiped out and then ends up turning around and throwing a passing touchdown from 8 yards out on the fade to Caden Simmons.
It's a very well thrown ball for the fade there. Difficult pass to make.
So Coeur d'Alene draws first blood on the turnover on the opening kick. And the 2-point conversion, Simmons runs it in for 2. Two guys battling for the quarterback position end up hooking up on the receiving touchdown pass connection.
How's that for some teamwork, you know?
There you go.
Let's not fight, boys. Let's.
Well, everybody plays nice in the sandbox. So 3 plays and a touchdown for the Vikings. They come out to an early 8-0 lead, and we were kind of talking off air. We were talking earlier this week too. Is what does Coeur d'Alene need to do in this ballgame? It's get turnovers.
That's a great way to start.
And capitalize on them. And they just did that right there. We're 11-17 left here in the first quarter. Coeur d'Alene's already out to an 8-0 lead. So we're going to kick off here. Kind of a bouncing squib going to be fielded over the right side. Yarbrough's going to flip to Gomez. He's going over the right side. He's the state champ of the 200-meter dash, and he gets brought down at the 37-yard line. That's where Sandpoint's going to open up on offense.
Start of this game is a good reminder that we can talk about offense and defense all we want. We can't forget the special teams.
That's right. There's a good coaching friend of mine, Tim Anderson at Lakeland, used to say special teams are special. Trips to the left side, Yarbrough in motion to the up back, turnaround handoff, Sheets straight ahead. And he is met by a whole host of Vikings. That ball may have came out. There could be a turnover here, folks. Coeur d'Alene's got the football in their hand. They're saying his forward progress stopped, or was he down? And they're going to say second down. So no gain on the carry. I don't know how they said Bulldogs are covered because Coeur d'Alene was running down the side with the football. Buckout's rolling. Looking for his man, and it's tipped at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete. It'll be third down and long, Sandpoint.
I think we've got some yellow laundry on the field.
Three penalties in the game already.
Yeah, set the tone, you know?
So defensive pass interference gives the free 15 to Sandpoint. They'll move across midfield into Viking territory. Ball's going to be spotted at the 47-yard line. So first down at 10 after the 15-yard penalty. Little inside flip to Yarbrough over the right side. He's got close to a first down as he's knocked out of bounds on the far sideline. That is a first down, so they're going to give him the 10. Sandpoint back in business. Buckout rolling to his left, looking across, tipped, and it through the hands of one receiver, and a nice grab, heads up on the tip drill there. That was Scribner on the reception. Or sorry, Schreiber on the reception. That was 12 on the reception. Sorry, 14 on the reception from Schreiber. Another rush from Sheets. Good for about a yard. Making it difficult on me. They're moving too quick. Trips to the right side, single receiver to the left. Yeah, got me on my toes in this one, so stat guy's nightmare. Carry straight ahead.
No huddle. All the calls coming in from the sideline for
Palmer on the carry.
So far.
And he's wrapped up the line of scrimmage. No gain. Right back into business. Rolling to his right. Buck out looking. Has Yarborough out the flat. First down. Hurdles a man out of bounds inside the 15, down to the 10-yard line is where they're going to spot him. And that's a pickup of 16 to the first down. This offense can move. And straight ahead is Palmer. He's going to pick up about a yard and a half, maybe 2. As Jensen Sheets checks back in, he's got 9 touchdowns on the year for the Bulldogs. Poland on the tackle for the Vikings. Trips to the right side. A little zone action. That's Sheets on the carry, gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and goal. Ball at the 6. Lots of subs for the Sandpoint team.
Happening right now.
They keep you busy.
Yeah. Fresh legs every play.
Yarborough in the slot to the left. They're looking to the left here. Buck out, circles back, throws inside, has a man, and he takes a shot. Well, that is a dart and a touchdown for the Bulldogs. But holy smokes, that was an absolute woodshed.
That might be the touchdown of the year, holding on to that ball after that.
No kidding. So 7:38.
Cash it in the chest.
So the touchdown for the Bulldogs, so PAT coming up. As Yarborough's going to kick, we got a flag.
It's offsides here.
Offsides on Coeur d'Alene. Trying to get the number on that reception for Sandpoint. I didn't hear it. It was a 20s number.
I think they're going to go for it now.
I'm trying to think if that was Eli Taylor on the touchdown reception.
Going for the 2 points after that half the distance to the goal.
So going for 2. Handoff on the inside, wrap around, and Palmer looking for the end zone, but he's denied. So Coeur d'Alene holds on the 2-point conversion and holds on to the lead. 8-6 here in the first quarter of play. Man, that was a shot, though. I'm still thinking about that tackle in the end zone. Holy smokes. Talk about the hands. That was number 20, Eli Taylor, on the reception for the touchdown. And he's back in the game. I'm surprised he's even walking upright. What a dart, though. I was impressed in that drive with Sandpoint's offense. Just being able to set up no huddle and then all the substitutions kind of keep you guessing, multiple looks.
Yeah, I was impressed with the passing. Yep, solid, accurate passing, multiple places on the field, multiple levels on the field, rolling out, on the run, across the field, across the middle, good balls thrown.
Yeah, and that was set up. Yarborough had that nice run for the first down on 3rd down on that little inside shovel pass. And then he had the other one. That huge reception for 16 yards down the sideline that got him inside the 10. And Yarborough doing the kicking duties too. And brought up the field by the Vikings, hit the seam on the outside, across the 30 down to the 32. That's Jackson Hackett on the return. So Vikings have the ball, first down to 10. We get to catch our breath now because we actually get to see some huddles. It's kind of like last week. You had Post Falls and Lakeland. Post Falls running that rapid fire, no huddle offense.
Not quite as good field position on this drive.
No, you know, it's
a little bit more.
A little bit different than the 13-yard line.
Yeah.
So Simmons, the signal caller here in this set. He's going to drop back, surveys, throws it deep, a dart across the middle, a man in stride, inside the 20. 10, touchdown Vikings. Gibson Comstock on the reception. What a play from the Vikings. Caden Simmons connects with Gibson Comstock. 67 yards for the score. We talk about Sandpoint scoring quick. Coeur d'Alene, look at this. I mean, they've ran four offensive plays.
And scored
2
15
touchdowns.
points.
And the PAT is up.
Just going to show us it doesn't matter where they start.
And it is good. So Coeur d'Alene, 15-6 lead. Kind of those crooked numbers.
And a lot of fireworks here so far.
Yeah, been an offensive show from both teams, and we're only 7:23 left in the first quarter. The makings of a shootout.
A little bit of a different game. It's gotta love a good shootout, you know?
Yeah.
2 quarterbacks letting it rip.
It's like, what's the movie Major League where he's like, gotta awaken the bats. Well, they awaken the offense here. Somebody sacrifice a chicken.
I love the play call, deep post. Right,
right off the
first
bat.
play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just let it rip. See what we can do.
They saw something on film and they went right down the seam.
Hit your receiver in stride.
And the kick over here short to the right. That's where it was muffed last time. I almost lost it again, but
yeah, they're kicking to that spot on purpose.
That's Zach Beers.
Little pooch kick down to the 30-yard line in that left corner.
Put that man on the all-name team for IdahoSports.com this year, Zach Beers. Responsibly.
Is there an all-name team? If there isn't, there should be.
The 8-man Prepcast does one every year.
There you go. I love that.
Get some awesome names. Maverick. They just need a kid named Goose.
Yeah.
Right? Or Iceman. I guess that could be.
Fly with some nicknames.
Yeah. We'll just call quarterback Braden Buckout Iceman. Gomez in motion. As Buckout's going to keep it over the right side and picks up a yard.
And like you've mentioned, that Coeur d'Alene defense has looked stingy on the inside. Not much running room being seen for the Sandpoint offense so far inside the tackles.
That was Buckout's first rush. They're already set, 2 receivers each side. Buckout's going to roll. Surveying, goes back to his right, reversing field, pressure coming. He's running for his life, and he's going to heave it out of bounds. He did have a receiver in the area, so no grounding there, but smart play by the senior signal caller. Yarborough was in the vicinity. And we got a loose ball. Oh, yep. As
that did
I
not
looked
look
down
good.
for 1 second. Buckout's coming up lame. He's hobbling towards the sideline. Let's be 4th down. So upcoming punt coming for Sandpoint, and that's not a good look if Braden Buckout goes down for the Bulldogs. He's in pain on the sideline. So Yarborough back to punt. Puts his toe into it. A little bit of wobbling kick. It's going to skip across midfield and bounce to the 45 and be down to the 44 of the Vikings. So Coeur d'Alene's going to get the ball at the 45 on the spot. Homecoming here in Coeur d'Alene tonight. Nice crowd.
Smell it, popcorn in the air.
Yeah. Always get a rowdy crowd here in Coeur d'Alene, too. It's like playing at a small college. These folks love their Vikings.
I love some exciting high school football.
Simmons back at quarterback, and he's going to hand off, and nothing doing on first down. It's Ty Paulin on the carry. Might be a loss of 1 on the play.
I think you're right.
Nice job by the Sandpoint interior defensive line. Maybe a blitz coming off the outside from the Bulldogs here. And a bobbled snap. And Simmons is going to get driven into the turf. Loss of 6 on the play. So Vikings all the way back down to the 38-yard line. Be third down and Dalton Avenue. I think Sandpoint's expecting somebody to go across the middle again here. They're jumping their safeties back. Simmons has time, surveying, trying to get his receiver, and he's going to have Comstock over the top. Big play. Gain of 33 on the pass from Simmons to Comstock. He's turned himself into a weapon for this Coeur d'Alene offense.
That was a great ball, dropping in under the safeties and over that first layer of zone defense. That was a great pass.
So Simmons in the backfield. Handing off, coming around the near side. Has the 20 and dropped at the 10 or 11-yard line. That was a pickup of 17 from Maddox Lindquist.
Making that look easy.
So first down and 10, just outside of the 10-yard line. Oh, they're going to give him first and goal, and they're just going to give him the 10-yard line. Simmons looking, pressure coming, little screen over to the right side. Paulin wiggles his way into the end zone, touchdown Vikings. That was Ty Paulin on the reception on the little tunnel screen to the right side. A little shifty run in there.
Coach and me loves a well-executed screen. It's a great pass from the quarterback with all 6 guys, rushers in his face.
Simmons 3 for 3 on the ball game.
That's solid
2 touchdowns.
statistic.
3 passes, 2 touchdowns.
What's the QB rating on that?
That's got to be in the 140s. Like, that's ridiculous stat line as the kick is up and good. 22-6, Vikings up. We'll see if Braden Buckout's able to come off the sideline here. After he hurt his ankle on that last drive, we'll see if he's back in the huddle. I don't know.
I believe I currently still see him over on the sideline on the workbench. He's currently hobbling around without a shoe on still.
So 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Coeur d'Alene up 22-6. See if they spend an entire roll of tape on Buckout's ankle, or if they're just going to rest him for the rest of the game and see if they can get him healthy and not risk anything else the rest of the way. They got some big games coming up. Got Lake City next week. They take on Lakeland the week after that.
The meat of their conference schedule.
Sorry, Lewiston then Lakeland. So, yeah, the meat of the schedule coming up, especially those 5A games are coming in short order. Well, squib kick again in Beer's direction. We'll see if he can fall on it again, and he does. So Coeur d'Alene's going to get, Sandpoint going to get the ball at the 30-yard line to start off.
Don't believe number 7 will be joining.
Nope, he's doing some drill. He's moving around pretty well over on the sideline over there, so maybe we'll see him come back in.
Looking pretty good, trying to get him warmed back up and loosened up.
So we'll have a backup quarterback in. See who that signal caller is. Looks like it's number 16, Logan Iverson. Will be the quarterback on this series. And they're just going to hand it off. Sheets over the right side, has a lane, and its door closes quickly as he picks up 3. Bring up second down at 7. And guess who's back in the game? Buckout's back in the game in the shotgun. A big old spat job on the left ankle. He delivers, and delivers a dart on second down. That's going to be a pickup of 12 and a first down.
This is a classic quarterback drop. 2 steps and fire the ball.
Yeah, 12-yard reception from Yarborough.
On a rope across the middle of the field.
So bring up first down to 10, ball at the 46. Sheets straight ahead. Finds a seam, nice pickup there on first down, pickup of about 6.
Finally found some space in the interior.
Coeur d'Alene's not big up front, but they're quick they run those slants and angles with their defensive linemen.
It seems to have been working so far tonight.
Buckout's going to roll to his left, looking. And he's going to finally let it go. Has Yarborough in and out of his hands, incomplete. Just the second incompletion of the night for Buckout. Brings up third down and long 4. So Buckout in the pistol. Sheets behind him. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And he's going to throw here in the gut of the Coeur d'Alene defender, and I think that's an interception, and it is. Coeur d'Alene gets the turnover. 2 turnovers for the Vikings in the first quarter.
It's all Vikings so far.
I believe that was Ben Murray on the interception.
Like he tried to force that one in and threw the ball a little bit short. Cornerback was in great position to cut off the route.
That's Ben Murray, the outside linebacker, stepped underneath that one. Think about he's got a club on one hand too.
It's a great catch for.
I mean, it's thrown right in his gut. All he had to do is fold over it.
5 fingers.
So Tanner Stern back in the backfield at quarterback. High snap, going to hand off near side, double pass. Simmons throws incomplete. A little trickeration back there in the backfield.
It's one of the first times I've seen that, a handoff.
2 quarterbacks in the backfield.
Yeah, I guess that's the benefit.
Sorry, Simmons, that's your first incompletion of the ballgame. And it happened with you at running back off the handoff. So 2 QBs in the backfield again. Simmons is going to be the quarterback here. He's going to throw it to the right side, the outside to Stern. And nothing doing. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1 on the play.
Good pursuit by the Dogs on that.
We're up 3rd down and 11 here. Could be a good stop for the Bulldogs here. They need it. Down 22-6. 1:48 left in the first. Simmons back and rushes on, and he's going to go down for the sack. And a loss of 9. Nice job from the outside. That was number 88. Darren Flanagan on the sack.
Excellent rush off the edge. Well, I think that's what the Dogs needed. Solid defensive stop to slow the bleeding right now. Maybe get some things going on offense.
And the punt, high punt, fair catch for the Bulldogs. That was Garrison. Ball at the 30-yard line again for Sandpoint. 1:02 left here in the first quarter of play. Sandpoint's huddling over on the sideline there. Been a busy first quarter of play.
Very busy, yep. Lots of points scored. Lots of exciting plays. See if the Dogs can get something substantial going here to get this game back to a little bit closer.
Sandpoint's got to cut into this Coeur d'Alene lead. The costly turnovers, at least they lucked out there. No points off a turnover this time. This pass over the middle. Gomez had it in and out of his hands, incomplete. That's the speedster on the outside.
Great pass, better defense.
He's up 2nd down at 10.
Sandpoint offensive line is setting up a nice pocket. This quarterback, he's able to step back and step into most throws. I think we'll see him connect with 1 or 2 here.
Handoff Sheets over the right side, trying to look for a seam.
Finds it.
Wiggles his way through for a gain of 7 on the carry. Back to pass, buck out in and out of the hands of Gomez. Incomplete, brings up 4th down. I think Sandpoint's going to punt here. Smart decision not to give up the short field. I know the knee-jerk reaction's like, man, we're in a hole. We got to maybe go for it here. And
still really early.
Way early.
And your defense is starting to show signs of
signs of life. They're getting some stops. Yeah.
You can get to the opponent's quarterback.
So Yarborough punt's going to skip inside the 30s. We got a flag way back at midfield and out of bounds at the 20. So nice job of flipping the field from Yarborough. We'll see what the laundry's all about.
Yeah, if Sandpoint can keep getting to their quarterback, all kinds of great things can happen. Get the call from the official here.
Still waiting for the call. We got a mic system here, Coeur d'Alene. One of the rare stops, you'll hear that. So they're going to holding on Coeur d'Alene on the return. So they'll bring it back another 10. So
push him back inside the 15?
Yeah, it should be. Unless they're... Yep, they might take it down towards the 10. That is down to the 10-yard line on the penalty. So
Not
that really flipped the field.
a bad result on the punt there.
Good for the average for Yarborough, bad for the blood pressure of Coach Amos.
You just love when your offense has their backs against the wall, right? Safety, it's his favorite word.
So Simmons in the backfield. Palmgren back there with him. Man in motion and too many guys moving at the snap, so a penalty on the Vikings, false start. Takes it back to the 5.
Just trying to pad the total yard stat,
right.
I think. Yeah.
How far back can we get this to see if I can let it rip?
Yeah.
If first you don't succeed, try again. And in motion. Pressure coming in the end zone. Little tunnel screen out of the end zone. Picked up down the right side. Has the 20. Through another tackle. Across the 40. Threw a man down at the 45-yard line. Ian Dolan on the reception. Gain of 40 yards on first down.
That's how you slow down a pass rush. Another nice screen there.
So first down at 10, ball at the 45-yard line. Nice to get a 40-yard chunk there. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. Score stands. We're going to flip ends of the field. Coeur d'Alene leads 22-6. You're listening to high school football. North Idaho game night here on IdahoSports.com.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
And we're back here as we approach the second quarter of play. Coeur d'Alene leads 22-6 over the Bulldogs. I knew it was going to be a good game, but didn't know we were going to get Coeur d'Alene jumping out to a lead like this. And 2 costly turnovers in the first quarter for the Bulldogs. Caden Simmons already in the ball game. How about this for the stat line? 4 of 6 for 149 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That's a solid
in the first quarter.
You gotta love that.
And then Stern had a touchdown pass. He's 2 for 2 for 17 yards and a TD. Simmons back in the backfield this time. He's going to drop back, surveying. Throws it deep. Nice deep ball. Comstock again. He's inside the 5. Touchdown, Coeur d'Alene. 55 yards on the pitch and catch from Caden Simmons to Comstock for another score. His second touchdown of the ballgame. One from 67 yards out, one from 55. Goodness gracious. Coeur d'Alene is ripping right now.
It's gonna love that good connection.
Yeah, it's been the Comstock and Simmons show as the PAT is good. So I said 149 for Simmons. Throw 55 on top of that. He's already gone for over 200 yards passing in the ball game, and we are 9 seconds into the second quarter.
Into the second quarter, yeah. Whether it's screens or taking the top off, that seems to be what's working.
Holy cow. I'm just doing some quick math here real quick for Comstock.
Slow the defense up with some under routes and then take the top off and back them up.
So Comstock, 4 receptions, 164 yards and 2 touchdowns in a quarter and 9 seconds.
In a quarter, yeah. They're going to have to see some adjustments from Sandpoint on this. That's going to happen the rest of the ball game, it seems like, unless we start seeing some 2 safety looks, maybe some over-under coverage.
Yeah, maybe go man under. jam at the line of scrimmage with a safety over the top.
Make Coeur d'Alene beat you a different way.
See what Coach Steelbar can dial up upstairs for the Bulldogs. I know you're a college football fan. You couldn't reckon. I mean, you're a Northwest kid. Steelbar is.
Who's that?
Scribner slides down. So assistant coach. Sorry, Thielbar's not on the staff this year. I apologize. I was thinking that he was still there. But I had a coach that played at Washington State for a number of years. I got George Yarno on the staff. You might recognize that name. I believe he played for the Vandals. So Sandpoint going to have it first down to 10, ball at the 30-yard line. As they're going to hand off on the fly sweep. Gomez looking for the left side, cuts inside one defender, spun down, a gain of 7 on first down.
I think I might have to take you to college football trivia night with me, Mr. Skaggs.
Where do they have that? I'm in. Buck out back to pass, throwing across the middle as Yarborough. That's good for a first down.
Another solid catch across the middle.
Pick up a 15. First down at 10 for the Bulldogs. Hand off again. Sheets straight ahead. Shot out of a cannon. He runs for a first down. Gain of 11 from Jensen Sheets.
They're starting to find some space in the inside. That could mean good things for the Bulldog offense.
First and 10.
Might have to take that play action a little bit seriously.
Trips over the right side. Sheets again. Straight ahead. Big run on first down. Pickup of 9.
I think someone might have coached him to get 10 yards as fast as possible.
Saw something on the overhead film. So second down and 1. They're going to throw, and we got a timeout from Coeur d'Alene before the snap.
That was a well-timed timeout.
Because I was about to go for a touchdown.
Yeah.
That was a good play call from Coach Knowles of Sandpoint.
I think Coeur d'Alene knew that.
Dial up the quick screen on the outside to Gomez and let him run. He had a Coeur d'Alene defender over him that was about 7.5 yards away.
That was going for at least 20 more yards.
So first time out for the Vikings. With 9:59 left here in the first half. There's our Coeur d'Alene band rocking next to us. Cornerstone Insurance Northwest, located in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, an Idaho-owned independent insurance agency built on relationships. Over 125 carrier options to meet any insurance need you or your business may have, whether it's home, auto, life, or commercial. Licensed in Idaho, Washington, Montana, Oregon, Oklahoma, Arizona, Alabama, and Texas. They've got you covered. Give Ryan a call, 208-413-4536, or visit the website, www.cornerstoneinsurancenw.com for more information and a free no obligation quote. So second down and 1. Handoff, Sheets straight ahead. He's going to have the first and a couple. Gets 3 on the carry. .41 yards rushing in the ball game for the running back for the Bulldogs. And first down at 10. Nice drive from Sandpoint here. They needed it. See if they get some points on the board. Buck out, going to sling it over to Gomez on the right side, dancing, and nice defense. Ben Murray right there for only a gain of 3.
That's the coaching that happened during that timeout right there. I believe that was the same play. Covered well by the Coeur d'Alene defense this time.
First reception of the game for Maverick Gomez.
Need to be getting the ball in his hands a little bit more.
Rolling to his left, Yarborough with the reception, spins his way, first down inside the 15. Gain of 10 on the reception.
Bulldogs showing that they can move the ball.
Putting together a nice drive here. Sandpoint was kind of like this earlier in the first game of the year against Twin Falls. They fell down big to Twin Falls and then came storming back in the second half to win that game going away. A little screen to the left, Yarborough with it, spinning, and picks up 3 on the reception.
Well, that's a good sign. It's difficult to deal with a team that's learned not when to quit.
So 2nd down and 7. Play call coming off the sideline here. Buck out in the pistol. Handoff, Sheets, sweep on the right side, swarmed under and dropped. Nice job on the blitz from the outside. That was Ben Murray on the tackle for loss. Loss of 4 on the play. Buck out dropping, surveying, pressure coming. He's going to let it fly in and out of the hands of Schreiber. So that brings up 4th down. A field goal attempt coming up for the Bulldogs. Yarborough does have a field goal make on the year, a couple of them. .32-yard attempt is up, and he drives it through for 3. So 33-yard field goal from Brock Yarborough is up and good.
Good to come away with something. Let's see if the Bulldogs defense can make some adjustments to stop Mr. Comstock from going for 400 yards receiving tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. They're on pace for half 1,000.
Sometimes you see some interesting statistics in high school football, you know? It's
yeah. I mean, we didn't get a 102-point game like Kendrick had 2 weeks ago, but
just trying to keep the fans entertained.
Let's see what they do against Lapway tonight. .20 lead for the Vikings with 7:29 left here in the first half. And ball goes in and out of the hands of the receiver. Ball still on the turf, finally falling down on it. Back at the 16-yard line. Finally picked up by Tanner Stern. So Vikings gonna have it first down at 10 inside their own 20. Ball at the 16. Maybe see a rare run attempt here. We'll see. There it is.
Look at you.
Look at me, Nostradamus over here. Carry on first down, good for about 3.5, 4 yards. That was Palmgren on the carry. Well, it's Ty Paulin on the carry. Those little guys back there hiding from me. Paulin's going to carry again over the left side. A long run towards the sideline. Nice defense tracked down by Brock Yarbrough. Just a short gain of 1 on the play. He ran about 30 yards for the 1.
We'll call it 31.
Going lateral. So 3rd down and 5.
Got to give him some credit for working that hard.
Sandpoint showing blitz. They're going to throw. They got a man down the sideline. He's off to the races across the 50, tripped up and brought down right around the 40. Big gain.
I like that wheel route off of the motion.
Gain of 42.
Like by the time the defense knew he was there, the ball was halfway there.
Simmons back to pass again, has his receiver. Across the 30, wiggles his way down to the 25. That was Hudson Gray on the reception. Pick up a 14. Another reception, but that was Lindquist before that. And the keeper out to the left side again. Has his man down the sideline, spinning inside the 15.
Little RPO action.
Yeah, an RPO, good for a 1st down. See where the spot comes. They gave him 10. And we got a flag. Defense came flying across the neutral zone. So freebie there for the Vikings. I'll get you Caden Simmons' stat line after this drive. It's ridiculous. 5:17 left of the first half and counting. Handoff straight ahead into the end zone. Touchdown, Coeur d'Alene. Ty Paulin from 12 yards out gets the touchdown. Just like that, the Vikings find pay dirt again and extend that lead back out as they tack on the extra point.
It's been all Viking offense today so far.
They heard me talking about it this week on the Prepcast. They're like, hey, maybe this Coeur d'Alene offense isn't what we're used to seeing the last few years, you know? Yeah, shut up, Ryan.
They're taking it personally. All right, give me that stat line.
All right, so Simmons, he's only got 1 incompletion in the ball game. So I got to add this up real quick. He's 9 of 10 for 270 and 3 touchdowns.
9 of 10 for 270 and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, that's something. The word efficiency comes to mind?
Yes, very much so.
And what that shows you, he hasn't missed a ball. It's definitely hasn't had any sail on him.
Well, there was a supposed quarterback controversy, and all of a sudden that's disappearing. Yarborough's going to bring it up from the 6. Finds a seam, spins his way, still on his feet through a defender. He's still running and swung down at the 26. Nice return from Brock Yarbrough. He's been no absence of effort from him. He's been playing a heck of a ball game so far.
I think pretty much every time that a play is happening. We've been calling his name. Whether it's making tackles, catching the ball, or returning kicks, or kicking.
Or kicking. So here we go. Sandpoint's got the ball, first down at 10. Ball spotted on the 26. Screen action on the outside to Gomez. He gets hit right at the 30. Gets down about the 31. Pick up a 4. Here we go, Sheets straight ahead. And pick up a 3 on second down. We'll bring up third down and short. As they're already set and ready to go. Buckouts pass in and out of the hands intended for Yarborough. We'll bring up fourth down and 3. And the Sandpoint punt unit. 3 and out forced by the Vikings. Just not.
Nothing going yet. I think he could maybe take a little bit off of some of those throws across the middle. He's putting some heat on those. Doesn't mean you shouldn't catch him, but
I think that pressure's getting to him a little bit.
feeling the need to get rid of the ball.
Coeur d'Alene's going to get the ball back with 4:13 left here in the first half. And we got a player fell across the neutral zone from the Bulldogs, so knock him back 5.
I do think he might be feeling that ankle a little bit, feeling a little bit of afraid of his mobility.
I don't know if Sandpoint's seen a team like this Coeur d'Alene defense yet this year. They played a tougher early season schedule, playing Twin Falls week 1 and then traveling to Teton. They've put in over 3,200 miles so far in the year traveling. Nice punt from Yarborough and dropped at the 37.
Sounds like they might just have jet lag.
That was Shoop. Yeah, bus leg. It's high school football here we're talking about. I don't know how you did things down in Mountain Home.
You know, small school. We had lots of money, you know. We just fly everywhere.
Air Force Town, right? You just
that's
dial up Uncle Sam.
That's the truth of it right there. Drop in from a C-130. Yeah.
So Coeur d'Alene's going to get the ball first down to 10.
Make that hour drive to Jerome 20 minutes.
Bill.
It makes for quite the entry, you know? You parachute into somebody's homecoming game.
Did you guys get flyovers ever?
Oh, yeah, constantly.
Seriously?
It was a great place to live.
That's awesome. Like during games, getting a flyover?
Air Force Appreciation Day was, as the kids say, lit.
Stern on the carry across midfield. Nice gain on first down. And a pick up of 15. That's something that doesn't get, we don't hear about up here. Like the stuff that you get down there, those flyovers, that would be awesome, man.
A-10s all the time.
Oh.
Occasionally a B-1.
I'm so disappointed in the retirement of the A-10, too. It's such an awesome plane.
It was a beautiful plane, you know? You gotta love it.
The sound.
Brrr.
High snap. Stern going to run to his left and goes right through a defender. He didn't even think about juking, but he got a flag on the play.
Looking for contact.
Holding on Coeur d'Alene will knock him back 10. Negates the run there on first down.
Yeah, F-15s, F-16s. We'd always know 3 months in advance when something was going down because Bruce would be gone.
So first down and a mile here. Now first and 20. High snap over the head of Simmons. It rolls inside down to the 19-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 20 for forward progress. So a huge loss. It'll be second down.
And 2 miles.
Second down in Sherman Avenue. They're going to try to hit the resort here.
Yeah, and they're just patting those total yard stats, you know. All right, deep post or the screen here.
Second 30. Sorry, 20. That's not bad. And they got holding, but Simmons' pass tipped, almost intercepted over there on the near side. That was Schreiber. We got a flag again. Maybe that's holding on the inside again. We'll see. That would bring up 3rd and long instead of giving him the down back. And it was holding. Yeah, so they're going to decline it and take 3rd down and long here. Sorry, 3rd and 41.
Let's clarify.
41.
Exactly.
I was closer with 30 and corrected myself. They're at the 20. Yeah, they got to get all the way down to the 39-yard line for a first down.
They've showed that's possible tonight. But
I'm going to add that to my stat sheet for the year, the longest down that I've seen this year. We got a timeout, Sandpoint. Coeur d'Alene pulls this one off, I'll be impressed. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like some of the cooler traditions up here that, I mean, Lakeland, you get the train horns. That's kind of cool.
That's cool. Yep, that's solid.
That's like, you know, just something built into the atmosphere.
I think I saw Mjolnir. Is that how you say that? The hammer?
Yeah.
The Thor's hammer coming out with the boys, with the Vikings coming out.
Yeah, that was cool.
In the tunnel. That was.
Lakeland had a horse a couple weeks ago. They had the girl on the horseback.
There you go.
Going back to my Boise State roots, I can appreciate that.
Yeah, bring the cowboys out. Bring the cowgirls out.
Right.
Let's get some animals on the field.
You can do that on grass. I don't know if you can do that on turf like we have here.
It's a little more of a question mark, yeah. It's hygienic.
Yeah, I mean, it's just free fertilizer.
You can try. Yeah. It is a beautiful field that they've got here.
Yeah, this turf facility, when they opened it up a couple of years ago, I think the Coeur d'Alene tribe gave them a nice chunk of this to put it together, but also the boosters. It was all raised, private donations, 100%.
Oh, lots of generosity. That's awesome.
No burden to the community with this facility. It is a gorgeous place to play. Handoff inside on the draw. Stern through the first layer and gets to 29, and that's where he's going to stop a 6-yard gain. I'll bring up 4th down. So 4th down and 35 for the punt.
Think they'll go for it?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Up 36-9, going for it on 4th and 35, yeah.
Pretends to fake.
Idaho sportsman-like play of the day.
Nice punt. Going to get close, and that's still not enough for the first down. So it's going to be down at the 44. So good field position for the Bulldogs coming up.
Is that kind of a change of possession? Like if it was a muffed punt and you pick that up?
Yeah,
or do you not get the first down?
You don't get the first down anyway.
No.
So it wouldn't even have cleared the sticks regardless. Yeah, he was 4 yards short of the first down on the punt. So first down at 10, ball to 45. Just in the nose, resting there on the 45-yard line. 1:45 left for halftime. We'll have a longer halftime tonight, so you'll have to hear us flap our gums for a little while while they do the homecoming festivities.
All those traditions we were talking about.
Speaking of tradition, these two programs are full of it, man. Long histories of success for both programs. Runs straight ahead from Sheets, pushing the pile, gets close to midfield, a gain of 5.
He is hard to find. Thought I had him locked in down for about a 1-yard gain, and come to find out, I'm looking at the wrong person.
So 2nd and 5. Sheets again, right up the middle.
Doing a good job finding space inside.
6 yards to the first down.
28's a good number for a running back. Marshall Falk.
Yeah.
28.
28, Marshall Falk. Curtis Martin.
Yep.
Another 28.
Yep.
Adrian Peterson.
See, there you go, 28.
It's a good number. Handoff again, Sheets straight ahead. Fighting for tough yards, 4 yards on the carry.
They seem to be content to kind of let this clock run and then maybe take a shot or two.
Getting close to the 40-yard line at the 41 of the Vikings. 2nd down and 7. 30 seconds left before the half. Yeah, 2 timeouts before the half. Man, gotten away with a false start there. As Buckout's running, he's showing that ankle's just fine inside the 30, out of bounds at the 24.
Yeah, good to see it.
Gain of 17 on the carry.
Timeout.
And a timeout. 19-6 left for the half. Take a couple shots here. You've got the receivers.
Yeah, it's Bulldogs showing they've been able to move the ball. It's minus some turnovers and your defense not being able to stop. It's interesting how you can find yourself down 36-9 when you've been moving the ball.
Well, I mean, what are you dialing up here? A little
What am I
double
dialing
move,
up
maybe?
here?
A little wheel route, slant and go. A little sluggo.
They've been throwing that kind of short post midfield around 16 yards underneath the safeties. I'm thinking that's the double go. Is you throw the look at that route and then your receiver takes a step outside and goes flat off of the post and you throw it over the top of the safety. That's my call.
I mean, you got 19-6 and a timeout left. So maybe take a shot towards the outside. We'll see.
You really only have maybe 3 plays with that amount of time.
Yarbrough in motion at the H-back. And there's the play clock. Finally start play here. Little screen. Yarbrough with it. Working towards the outside. He's going to be inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line to pick up a 4. We'll call it 5 yards on first down, another timeout.
They didn't like my play call.
We were both wrong. I was like sluggo, and you're like, we'll run the post. They're like, shut up, guys. We're running the screen.
As you taught me today, the kids would call me Chuggy.
Chuggy.
Chuggy. That's
Chuggy.
right. Chuggy. Okay, I've screwed it up. See? Chuggy.
That's whack in our lingo.
That's whack.
Yeah.
I think I've completely lost my lingo.
I still say rad, and I get looked at like I'm weird. Got an arm growing out of my forehead.
Say bro. You know, that was ours.
Yeah, now it's bruh.
Yeah.
I've got Owen sitting back here with me. He says bruh all the time. Bruh. Come on, bruh. It gives me the side eye.
If you can't make your kids cringe, what's...
That's cringe.
That's cringe. That's so 2014.
For real.
Step up into the pocket.
Buckout's dancing. He's going to be dropped near the line of scrimmage. That ball came out at the end.
That's going to be the half.
Yeah, Buckout's coming up lame, but at the end of 2, Coeur d'Alene leads 36-9 at the half. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back with your halftime stats. Take a couple breaks, I guess. So we're going to have a longer halftime show. So stay tuned. We'll be back in about 3.5 minutes with your stats. Break it down and get you set for the second half of play. You're listening to high school football. Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, Coeur d'Alene leads 36-9 at the half on IdahoSports.com.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
So, what's next? Your path doesn't have to look like theirs. You can do this, or this, or this. Check out in-demand jobs in Idaho and get up to $8,000 to find your thing.
Help dreams come true with the Ideal 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits and ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, apprenticeships, K-12 education, and student loan repayment nationwide. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes, and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org to learn more.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles. Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
We're Valleywide Cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valleywide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Once again, we have contributed to your Ideal College Savings Program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Ideal. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. I love it.
College costs money.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
And we're back here at halftime. Coeur d'Alene leads 36-9 over Sandpoint. We saw fireworks early on. I mean, we had fireworks at the end of last week's game, literally.
Yes.
But in the first half of this game, I mean, it started hot. It started quick.
The game started fast, very fast. Unfortunately, not fast in Sandpoint's favor so far. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Coeur d'Alene jump out. They got the turnover on the opening kickoff. They only had to go 13 yards for the score. And then it was all Vikes from there. I mean, you know, you had, 5 plays from scrimmage, and you'd already had 2 touchdowns on the board. They're up, 36-9 right now. We'll go through the stats. First off, we'll go for the Bulldogs. Jensen Sheets, 14 carries, 55 yards in the first half. Yarborough, 1 rush for 11 yards. Palmer has 2 rushes for 2 yards. Buck out 4 carries for 14 yards. Gomez, 1 run for 7 yards. And Yarborough had the 33-yard field goal in the first half of play as well for the Bulldogs. And then passing for Sandpoint, Buck out 10 of 15 for 90 yards and touchdown and an interception. He did have that one touchdown pass, Taylor, in the end zone, who took probably the hit of the year in the end zone. He just got absolutely walloped, and he still held on the ball. You'll probably see that playing this week here on IdahoSports.com. Receiving, Sheets, 1 reception for 1 yard. Gomez, 2 receptions, 7 yards. Yarborough has 5 receptions for 56 yards. Schreiber has a reception for 14 yards, and then Taylor, 1 reception, 8 yards, and the touchdown in the first half for the Bulldogs. For Coeur d'Alene, on the other hand, well, where do we start? Let's go with the passing game. Stern, 2 for 2. A touchdown, 17 yards passing. So, looking okay, right? And then let's go to Caden Simmons. So, ho-hum. He is 9 of 10 passing, 270 yards, and 3 touchdowns
270
in the first half. 9 for 10, 270 and 3 touchdowns in the first half of play for the Vikings. Passing, receiving yards, Comstock, 4 receptions, 164, and 2 touchdowns. Simmons has not only thrown for 3 touchdowns, but guess what? He's also caught a touchdown as well. In the first half, he has 1 reception, 8 yards, and a touchdown. Paulin has 1 reception, 10 yards, and a touchdown. Stern, 1 reception for -1. Dolan has 1 reception for 40 yards. Gray, 2 receptions, 24 yards. And Lindquist has a reception for 42 yards in the first half.
That's a solid first half.
That's a bonkers stat line.
Averaging.
Rushing for Coeur d'Alene, much lighter. 2 carries, 21 yards for Stern. Simmons has 4 carries, much of them coming 1 on a muffed snap, a loss of 10. Starting to do the math right now, so -23 rushing for Simmons. That's his 1 blemish in the ball game. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. It's okay. We'll give you that one, all right?
We'll give you that one. Paulin, 4 carries. 4 carries, 17 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. And Lindquist, 1 carry, 17 yards for the Vikings. So offensive output, I mean, it is a tale of 2 different ball games going on right now. And also Coeur d'Alene has gotten 2 turnovers from Sandpoint. 1 of those led to a touchdown. So
they're averaging like 20 points per play. I mean, 20 yards per play.
I'm going to have to add that one. You're about close. It's right there because they've got 5 plays over 30 yards. That's going to be it's going to bode well. That's going to be a if you're Coach Knowles on the other side, you're back there taking some Mylanta right now.
Yeah, they have not ran that many plays. Yeah.
So I mean, they just.
I'm gonna say, as a Boise State fan, muffed punts and kicks give me nightmares. So anytime you see that happening, it's not about to be a good time.
But I mean, it worked out. Sandpoint does have the 1 field goal in the game. Coeur d'Alene is perfect from the PAT line, so they've been able to get their extra points at the end and getting a 2-point conversion to start the game off. So
swinging gate formation.
And I will say this: not only does Simmons have the touchdown reception, he's got touchdown passes, but he also has a 2-point conversion rush. As well. So the man of many hats.
He's a real renaissance of a football player.
That's right.
So
yes.
I can't wait to see him play defensive end. So
he's everywhere else.
Gotta get a sack and a pick on that one too.
So this broadcast brought to you by Cornerstone Insurance Northwest, the local North Idaho-owned independent insurance agency built on relationships. Over 125 carrier options to meet any insurance need you or your business may have, whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or more. Licensed in Idaho, Washington, Montana, Oregon, Oklahoma, Arizona, Alabama, and Texas. They have you covered. Give Ryan a call, 208-413-4536, or visit him online, www.cornerstoneinsurancenw.com, for more information and an obligation-free quote. So we're going to take another break. We got a long half. We're halfway there. Long way to go and a short time to get there. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 3.5. You're listening to high school football halftime. Coeur d'Alene leads 36-9 over the visiting Bulldogs on homecoming on IdahoSports.com.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text START MY QUIT to 36072.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
So, what's next? Your path doesn't have to look like theirs. You can do this, or this, or this. Check out in-demand jobs in Idaho and get up to $8,000 to find your thing.
Help dreams come true with the Ideal 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits and ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, apprenticeships, K-12 education, and student loan repayment nationwide. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes, and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org to learn more.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles. Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
We're Valleywide Cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valleywide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Once again, we have contributed to your Ideal College Savings Program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Ideal. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. I love it.
College costs money.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
So, what's next? Your path doesn't have to look like theirs. You can do this, or this, or this. Check out in-demand jobs in Idaho and get up to $8,000 to find your thing.
Help dreams come true with the Ideal 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits and ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, apprenticeships, K-12 education, and student loan repayment nationwide. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes, and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org to learn more.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles. Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
We're Valleywide Cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valleywide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Once again, we have contributed to your ideal college savings program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Ideal. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. I love it.
College costs money.
We're back here as we wrap up halftime. Coeur d'Alene leads 36-9 over Sandpoint. That extended homecoming break. And I'll just say this, as a high school player, like, I don't know what it's like to be in the stands on homecoming, but like in the locker room, I mean, it's an eternity in the locker room. But as a coach, you love it because, I mean, you can address everything. You could probably put in a new offensive set in the locker room.
You break into film, you know. Yeah. You just go through some reps and
go out the parking lot, start running, go, skelly.
Draw up a whole new game plan, yeah.
That's right. Sandpoint might need a little bit of a new game plan as they're down 36-9. And it's not like their offense hasn't been able to move the ball. They've stalled out a couple times deep in Coeur d'Alene territory.
Yeah.
And then 2 turnovers.
No, it's just been defensive secondary, been getting picked apart, thrown over the whole game. So otherwise this game is close. Otherwise this game looks pretty even. But Comstock taking the top off the defense a couple of times, and that's been the difference.
Yeah, what a difference maker he's been in this Coeur d'Alene offense. Comstock has just shown up. He's got 164 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns on 4 receptions.
That's a lot of receiving yards for 4 receptions. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you've got the threat in the passing game. Simmons has thrown for 270 and 3 TDs, and then Stern's thrown for a touchdown on 2 passes. And then that was just so happened to be caught by Caden Simmons. Coming up with the conclusion of this ball game, you'll have our IdahoSports.com player of the game, brought to you by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. So Coeur d'Alene's going to get the ball to start the half, as they got the ball to start the game, but it was on the turnover.
It was a great 40-yard onside kick.
So 12 minutes up on the clock. That means we can officially change our quarter from halftime to the 3rd quarter of play. Here on a beautiful Friday night, late September.
Gorgeous, you gotta love this. 62 degrees maybe.
Yeah, it's cooling off a little bit. We had a gorgeous sunset to start the ball game too. A little bit of smoke in the far western sky made a nice red sunset.
Great view the home team has in the stands.
Kick from Sandpoint. Yarborough puts his toe into it. Coeur d'Alene's going to get the ball fielded about the 5. Bringing it around and stopping mid-direction. Going back to his left across the 20. Across the 25 down to the 26. So nice start for the Coeur d'Alene offense. We got some flags on the field.
Hit the O button.
Haven't seen that in a while. Flags, what are those things? We haven't seen many of those tonight. If you're just tuning in, that's sarcasm. Block on the back. It was, yeah. Blindside block on the return. So Coeur d'Alene pinning themselves a little deeper here. 15 yards on the penalty.
So football's changed a little bit.
Yeah, take them back to the 13. Those blindside blocks, those used to be encouraged in my day.
Those used to be just a great play.
That's where you got the lookouts. Look out!
Yeah, now they don't want keep people to die. So yeah.
Concussions, they don't want those anymore.
No. Probably a bit of a change for the better.
A child of the late 90s, I can tell you. Not child, but player in the late 90s and early 2000s. Maybe had a couple of those. Were you saying something? Sorry.
No, I forgot what we were talking about. It might have been that hit I took.
So first down at 10, Coeur d'Alene. Football 13-yard line to start things off. Simmons going to sling it over the left side. Has a man across the 20, off to a foot race down the sideline. That's Hackett down the sideline, across the 40 to the 30, cutting back inside and brought down at the 17-yard line. A huge gain on first down, flipping the field.
Once again.
Hackett on the reception. And right to the end zone, touchdown right off the bat. That was Lindquist from 17 yards out for the score. And Simmons throws another touchdown. We can add to his total. I'm trying to do math here right now, and I'm like, hold on, counting on my toes. So 2 plays, 82 yards, as the PAT is good. So set up, Hackett had the 65-yard reception. And then sets up the 17-yard touchdown from Lindquist.
Yeah, 60 yards of that after the catch. Lots of great downfield blocking from the Vikings. Receivers and linemen look like they're getting off their blocks and downfield, finding the second man pretty quick. So.
Well, I'm just finishing my stats real quick because we got to add a third column. That is ridiculous. So, Caden Simmons on the night, 11 of 12 for 352 and 4 touchdown passes. I mean, big effort from Hackett. Lindquist has been huge in the game, 59 yards receiving on 2 receptions and a touchdown. And the kick from the Vikings. Gonna be Gomez with it. Fakes the flip. He's gonna take it up the middle of the field. He's off to the races and brought down by his shoestrings. He was through the first line. Been a rough week for Maverick Gomez.
Yeah. Not a great week.
As we mentioned in pregame, lost his family member. Handoff back row on the left side. That's Yarborough. Hurdles a man and tackled at the 36-yard line. Pick up 6 on first down. So second down and 4. And pass back to left side, in and out of the hands of Gomez, incomplete. So third down and 4. And off straight ahead, Sheets kind of wiggling his way in there. See if he picks up a yard, maybe 2. We're back to the line of scrimmage. We'll bring up fourth down. That's the one thing I think what's kind of gone under the radar is this Coeur d'Alene defense in this ballgame.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a Sandpoint offense that's
They've
averaging.
held up. Yeah.
They're averaging almost 300 yards of offense a game. And it has just been tough sledding. And they average 40 points a ball game.
Coeur d'Alene defense has definitely done more than enough. Yeah.
So the punt, great punt from Yarborough. Hits at the 30. It's going to bounce inside the 20 and continue to roll out of bounds. So Yarborough once again flips the field. So Vikings will have the ball at the 16-yard line after the 3 and out for the Bulldogs. And it's not like Coeur d'Alene's taken some deep shots, but some of those passes have just been from the receiver, 5 yards within the line of scrimmage, and they just go off to the races.
Yep. Yeah, for the most part, it seems like they've been able to do anything that they wanted to do. It's hard not to see that when your completion percentage is like 95%.
Right? Stern. Ball came out, picked back up. That's Dolan off to the races down the right sideline. Across the 40, spun down at the 45. And they'll get him right at the 46. Nice gain on first down from Dolan.
Nice spin move.
Or Ty Pollen, I'm sorry. That's Ty Pollen on the carry.
It's a nice spin move and then a redirection in the backfield. Didn't seem like he had much going and made 20, 30 yards out of it.
That's a gain of 30 on the play. And on first down, a run from Stern gets to midfield with a flag on the play, probably a hold there. I think that might be another Viking holding. Maybe coming on back. So 30-yard gain from Paulin on the first down play from the 16. And bring it on back again. We've already had Coeur d'Alene eerily similar to the close of the first half where they had, what was it, second down and 40? So.
I just got to make it a challenge for the offense, apparently.
Right? Just trying to pad our stats here, right? Paulin set to the right side. Stern going to throw the screen out to the left and incomplete. Luckily, that was just for the line of scrimmagers. That was almost a lateral. He's looking for his intended receiver, Mitchell. First incompletion of the ball game for Tanner Stern on his third attempt.
Comes in the third quarter. That's a pretty solid night.
Changing the play at the line of scrimmage here on second down at 20.
Do a lot of that. Come up, call the play, hard count, see what you see, make an audible.
Snap, Paulin handoff, dances in the hole, and he's going to be swung down. Nice play there inside.
Nice tackle.
Yeah, that was Turnbull on the tackle for loss. I'm going to bring up third down at 21. What color?
Turnbull, one of the best tacklers for the Bulldogs, hasn't had much of an opportunity tonight with the ball being thrown outside and over him.
Yeah. Three receivers to the left. Single back in the backfield with Stern. Stern's going to throw here. He throws it long. Nice ball across the middle, in and out of the hands. The intended receiver, Mitchell. That was going to be a first down. And that'll bring up fourth down. That was right on the money from Stern. We finally saw the howitzer let loose.
Yeah, that was on a rope. That was a great pass.
That's everybody's been talking about Tanner Stern's arm, and he showed it off right there.
A rare punt for the Vikings.
That's a Simmons punt. Nice tight spiral. Going to be brought down. No return. Down where he stands. Oh, and there's a glow stick. Made it back into the booth.
Cheerleader's got an arm.
She's got a cannon. She's trying to make it the top row, almost. Send her right back into the camera. First down at 10, Sandpoint with a football. After the punt, ball to 25. End around, Gomez coming around the near side. Nice defense, tracing that one down for no gain. Been a tough night for Maverick Gomez.
That's a great pursuit down the line by the Vikings defense. Hard to find space when they're just playing good fundamental.
Sideline to sideline defense.
Yep.
That's these Coeur d'Alene, I mean, that's the calling card of these linebackers for the Vikings. I mean, they just track everything down. Murray had 100 tackles last year. Paulin was right there. Buck out running for his life. He'll throw it along the sideline and is intercepted out of bounds. He was not in bounds. There's no way they could give that to Coeur d'Alene as much as they want to bag.
He wanted it to
It's
be.
a great play. I mean, the one-handed catch with the guy with the club on his hand, but
He's got to throw it back into a different teammate.
that's right.
What you got to do.
You got to tap that one back in. So 7:29 left here in the third. Buck out rolling to his left, rolling, looking, throwing inside. And has a man, that is Yarborough over on the left side, gain of 7, but a flag on the play. Yeah, that's going to come back. Ineligible man downfield. Nope. They're going to call it off. That's going to be 4th down.
Decline that and let it be 4th down and 4.
Okay. So we'll give Yarborough his 7-yard reception. So 4th down. Long 3 here, and the snap is low, but Yarborough picks it up and puts the foot into it. He has got an absolute cannon of a leg. He's got to be averaging over 45 yards a punt. He's had one punt tonight that had a net of 70 yards. So Coeur d'Alene's going to get the ball at the 26-yard line. So 1st down at 10. Ball to 27. Simmons back in at quarterback, going to hand it off to the right side. That's Palmgren through one tackle. Stiff arm down the sideline. He's on his feet. Across the 40, foot race down to the 30-yard line. 1st down, Vikings. What a run.
Running like he's got something to prove.
Gain of 44 on the carry. That was Palmgren.
Nope.
And snap is down on the ground. See if the Vikings fell on it there.
Bad exchange on the handoff.
They did. Simmons plopped down on that one. Simmons not really caring much about rushing tonight because he's got a negative 23 yards. Simmons rolling out to his left, surveying, looking, finally tucks it and runs out of bounds. And he's going to have right near the line to gain. Pickup of 10. He heard me say that and he's like, yeah, I'm getting some of that back.
You seem to be motivating most of Coeur d'Alene's play calls.
I thought they were listening to me mid-game. If they are, they got some issues. So, 3rd down and 1. Simmons in the shotgun. Palmgren in the backfield with him. Going to roll to his right. Throw to his right. He's got a receiver. 1st down and then some, cutting back inside. Through a defender down to the 10-yard line. That was Dahlin on the reception. A gain of 10 on the play. .362 yards passing in the game for Caden Simmons.
That's a lot of passing yards.
I had a game last year, he had 400. Palmgren up the middle. Still on his feet through a defender, down to about the 3-yard line, 4-yard line. So pickup of, give him 8. And 7 maybe. High snap, brought down. Simmons throws left side towards the end zone, into the goal line. Touchdown, Coeur d'Alene. Ian Dolan. Well, we got a flag at the end of the play.
Curious about what that one will be.
Well, Simmons was playing hacky sack with the football when the referees were talking, so we'll see what that was. As it stands right now, it was a 5-yard touchdown reception from Ian Dolan. Meeting of the minds in the end zone. Still waiting for the call. Offensive pass interference, OPI. So call the touchdown off the board. Going to bring up 2nd down.
I think they got one on kind of like a pick route right there that
they did.
Turned into more of a block than a pick route.
I wasn't paying attention to who threw that either, because it could have been Tanner Stern. I thought it was Caden Simmons, and I realized Caden's sitting on the sideline there at wide receiver.
It's difficult to know which one of the 2 quarterbacks are rolling with. They're almost exactly the same size, and both are passing for about 95% completion rates.
Yeah. So Stern at the quarterback. Simmons wide to the left, the receiver. 2nd down and long, 2nd and 18. Stern looking, pressure coming, tucks it, and a huge block from behind. He's going to rush and roll, and picks up about half of it, gets about half of it back. About 9 on the play. They're lucky they didn't get it. They got away with a blindside block back there behind the quarterback on the rush. So 3rd down, long 8 here. Stern still a quarterback. And I think we're going to get a timeout. And that is timeout on the play. So we're going to take a timeout too. 43-9, Coeur d'Alene with the lead. 3:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back here in about 45 seconds. This is high school football on IdahoSports.com.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
Once again, we have contributed to your ideal college savings program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Ideal. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. I love it.
College costs money.
And we're back here, 3rd quarter of play. Coeur d'Alene's got it, 3rd down and 8. Ball at the 10-yard line. They could still get a first, down to the 2. And another flag. Haven't seen one of those in a play. So line up in the neutral zone, I think was the call.
Just want to be involved in the game.
Yeah. Offsides on the defense. Half the distance to the goal.
You got to call it when you see it.
I think a 3rd down and 4. And Stern's going to run, and he get walloped. If he picks up maybe 2, it'll bring up 4th and short, I think, is the call. We're going to see forward progress here. And it is 4th and 1.
Field goal unit looks like it's coming on. Oh, no, I might be wrong.
So 4th down is short. Coeur d'Alene's going to go for it here as it looks. Stern back there is trying to get the defense to come off sides, and I think they did, and he's going to get the first down. Just the hard count. There's no play call, so you don't move if you're the offense. That is Sandpoint jumped in the neutral zone, so bring a first down and goal. I think, unless he's about, yep, they're about 2 inches away from a first down, so I apologize for that. It's only half the distance to the goal. You got to realize law of averages there. And clock winds. And they're just going to go straight ahead up over the top. And Stern's close, send no signal. There it is, touchdown Coeur d'Alene. Tanner Stern goes in from 2 yards out. No flags on the play. We had to double check on that one. So Tanner Stern gets it in from on the ground from 2 yards out for the Coeur d'Alene score. 49-9 as the kick goes up and through. Put a 50-burger up on the board for the Vikings. Didn't call that one before this game, and it's been all Coeur d'Alene pouring it on with 2:56 left here in the 3rd quarter. You may see the running clock here. Some finals from around the state. Skyline defeats Idaho Falls 55-13. Kendrick beats Lapway 90-0.
Kendrick needs to calm down.
Calm down. We got that, what is the aura?
They keep mogging
They got
people.
main character energy.
Yeah.
We just sound old when we try to talk young.
Kendrick passed the vibe check.
That's good grief. All right, let's stop. Oh. 50-9, Coeur d'Alene with the 41-point lead. Kick down to Gomez. He's going to get it to 5. And he's going to keep it. Takes off around the left edge. Stiff arm through one defender. Tiptoes around the sideline. Gets the 25, and that's where he's going to stop as a flag comes in from all the way across on the opposite sideline. I wonder what that's going to be. .245 left. Illegal block in the back on the Bulldogs. It'll be 15-yard penalty. Half the distance, I should say. So take him back to the 15. I think maybe wants to sponsor our penalty chart. Like, make some money sponsoring that one. Get you some good airtime tonight. First down and 10 from the 15-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, single to the top of the screen. Sheets in the backfield. And they're going to give it to Sheets. Go straight ahead. Pick up 2 on the play. So the Coeur d'Alene cheerleaders kick for every point they score. They do like a high leg kick.
I was just going to say, I think they need to switch their legs occasionally. They're going to get overworked on one side, you know. Get lower back problems that way.
It's been your orthopedic update, brought to you by James Bailey. Gain on second down of 5 on the play from Sheets. It'll bring up third down and 2. Handoff, Sheets again over the left side, gets the first down. Nice gain there, and a pickup of 6. So Sandpoint, first down. Seeing some new numbers out there on the field for the Vikings on defense. Handoff straight ahead, Sheets again, pickup of 1. So Ben Murray still in there at linebacker, but new Mike Backer in the middle.
Ben Murray has had a game.
Yes, he has.
Couple tackles for losses and interception.
Handoff again, Sheets over the right side. Pickup of 5.
A couple of those tackles came on very big plays.
Palmgren on the tackle. At the right outside linebacker spot. Dawson Riley in there at Mike Backer for the Vikings. Handoff, Sheets again over the left side this time. Back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to go. Maybe a gain of 1. $20 carries on the night for Sheets for 75 yards. Tough running for him. He's been having to earn him the hard way. His clock continues to run here. That's gonna, I think they're gonna hold for the 4th quarter. 6 seconds. So we're gonna head to the 4th quarter of play. We're gonna take a quick timeout. We'll be back here for the end of this one. The final stanza coming up next. 50-9, Coeur d'Alene leads over Sandpoint on IdahoSports.com.
Help dreams come true with the Ideal 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits and ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, apprenticeships, K-12 education, and student loan repayment nationwide. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes, and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org to learn more.
Now we're back here for the 4th quarter play as they've queued up Neil Diamond on the loudspeakers.
Sweet Caroline. Sing with us.
Got to cue the crowd up a little bit. So 4th down and a long 1, maybe a short 2 here.
You can tell that Neil's made his
punt.
way into.
So Yarborough's back to punt. And it's a dandy. It's going to be fielded at 35. In and out of the hands of the returner, and Coeur d'Alene picks it up and falls on it and got lucky. It was muffed by Shoop. And some flags. We got a little scrap going on the field. Don't want to see that one in this ball game.
That's been the kind of night it's been for Sandpoint where there has been breaks. They haven't caught them.
Yeah, and the frustration's starting to pour out a little bit. So 11:47. We don't have a running clock. I know we do an 8-man. You get to 40. That baby runs.
Did you coach 8-man?
I did not. I've been calling enough 8-man games the last few years. 8-man would be a fun game to coach. I mean, one of my good friends, Greg Frisbee, coached with St. Hobart at Kendrick for years, and now that he's on the Lewiston staff. He was listening to us tonight because they're scouting Sandpoint. They're watching.
I believe it was Colby Hall, Boise State middle linebacker.
Corey Hall.
Corey Hall,
Glens Ferry.
I was incorrect about where he played then. Who am I thinking of?
Leighton Vander Esch from Salmon River.
Maybe there was a guy that played.
Eight-man stud.
That's the one.
Walked on at Boise State, ended up becoming a first-round draft pick for the Dallas Cowboys. So they got personal fouls on both sides and offsetting penalties. So do we Coeur d'Alene football. I think we could expect to see the book close on Caden Simmons, maybe. Get to know the back end of the roster. Make it, this is the announcer's delight here.
Really
we got a whole host of new players out there.
Put the work in here.
I think we got Trey McCooey back there at running back.
Yeah, number 20.
We got a 20 playing quarterback, so you're. That's McCooey on the carry. Pick up a 4. I'm sorry, that was all. They said Oliver Straight. It is Oliver Straight. That is my fault.
Got some confetti falling in front of the camera, folks. The student section just popped off.
Got everybody's attention, I'll tell you that much. Well, screen pass over to the right side. That quarterback is 29, who I do not see on the roster. So, sorry, 26.
That's 26.
I still don't see a 26 on the roster.
Maybe he's a sophomore or a freshman getting pulled up.
Yeah,
an opportunity to play.
We got 2 players, no names. We'll apologize, but.
Oh, no, I think you are correct. Quarterback's number 29. Number 26 is that receiver.
So apologize to family watching back home. If you got loved ones watching, who that's your kid. We'll give them number shouts, but we lost for a name because I don't even hear the announcer announcing it. Little muff snap, diving on it. There's the quarterback, so a big loss there on 3rd down. I'll bring up 4th down. That's where you run out your JV punter, if you have one. If not, you just pick a kid.
Here's your shot.
Hey, you're tall. Why don't you kick? Snap back. Decent punt. It's going to bounce at the 40 and keep rolling.
A really good bounce. Very good bounce.
Inside the 30 down, right at the 25-yard line where that will fall dead. So close the book on Caden Simmons. I mean, good golly.
Miss Molly.
5 total touchdowns in the ball game. Throw a 2-point conversion in there for him. 4 passing, 1 receiving. One incompletion.
1 incompletion all day. That's a solid night, I'd say.
12 of 13 for 362 and 4 TDs. Have yourself a night. So 1st down to 10. Buck out, still in there at quarterback. He's going to turn it hand. Sheets over the left side. And picks up 9 on 1st down. As the crowd yells, shoots. We got a player down on the field. Got a Coeur d'Alene player down. Hate to see that late in a ball game. They tend to the young man there. Haven't gotten a number.
I believe it was number 30. Oh, yeah, 31.
That's Priest Palmgren, starting running back. Don't want to lose him.
I didn't see crumple up injury. It looks like he's favoring that right leg, maybe the ankle.
So Palmgren's shaken up, finds his way back up.
He was walking on it and decided that he just wanted to sit down.
So Coeur d'Alene on the road again next week at Camas, Washington. That's a road trip and a half. Heading over to play the Papermakers out in Vancouver. Pass over the top, intercepted, intended for Gomez. And Coeur d'Alene intercepts. That is Riley Frazier on the interception.
That was a great play by Mr. Frazier. He really climbed the ladder to go up and get that ball. I thought we might see Gomez take 1-6. And
we got a flag on the play. Frustration coming off the field. Let's see who that is on. Face mask on the defense. Was that during the interception?
I think he said after the interception, or no, correction.
It was on the offense. So that's going to be tacked on to the end of the INT. It'll remain Coeur d'Alene football.
Once again, all the breaks going the Vikings' way.
So interception will remain with Riley Frazier. Coeur d'Alene gets the penalty tacked on at the end. The clock continues to run. 8 minutes left.
It's a great play, Mr. Frazier.
As we got the backups in. One player we at least got a name is Oliver Straighten in the backfield.
Surprise, surprise, we've got a flag on the play.
So I believe we are one of the final games still remaining. Lakeland's all over Moscow right now, 28-0. And run over the right side straight. After the penalty, picks up 6. What direction do you think he runs the best?
Sorry. He said north.
North, right?
It's Coeur d'Alene, right? They're Vikings, so probably north.
So let's say straight, last name.
Oh.
It's a bad joke. It's a 41-point game, I'm sorry. That's going to happen. Straight again over the right side. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1.
Catch your joke. I wasn't clocking with you.
Good grief. Just quit while you're ahead. You got to log in.
To practice, man.
You got to log in.
I've got to log in. Let's log in.
And so they wind the play clock, continue to keep this running. So 3rd and 10. Dropping back to pass, looking. Gets his first attempt in a high school varsity game and throws a 90-mile-an-hour fastball incomplete.
Might be feeling the nerves just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Nothing wrong with being excited to. And he backs up ready to punt the ball.
And the punt going to be fielded at the 19. So first down to 10, Bulldogs football. 5:25 at counting. Coming up at the conclusion of our game, we'll have your IdahoSports.com player of the game, brought to you by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. Reminding you to always keep your head in the game, whether you're on the field or on the road. Be in the moment, free from distractions. Coeur d'Alene didn't find themselves distracted much in this one. That's why they pay me the big bucks for those segues.
Focus, nice work.
Tip of the cap. Noah Toto checking in at Mike Backer for the Vikings. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Nice job on the outside there. That was number 43, who I don't have on the roster as well. Sandpoint's got some new players in there, new quarterback. Whom I don't have a number for. It's just not going well for us, guys.
Sorry, folks. Do our best to.
That's a handoff to Wes Smith. I do have that one. Pickup of 2. Could be of some use. Snap, quarterback rolling to the right, throwing. Has his man over the right side. Pickup of 5 on 3rd down. That was Resso on the reception. So 4th and 5. Sandpoint will punt. Snap. Low kick, gonna hit and roll. It's a good bounce across the 40. Inside the 35. Down about 31-yard line.
Remember when rugby punts took the football world by storm?
I do.
Is there anything anybody was doing for a while?
Yes. Go on.
That's all I was going with that. That was, I don't know, that was a little bit of a rugby punt.
Yeah, it was.
Line drive.
I was trying to think of an alliteration for something that was low and effective.
You had those the punting academies in Australia that would train guys.
Oh, Dixon, the punter for the Seahawks.
Come over.
Yeah. John Carney comes to mind. I think he was an Australian punter. Played for the Chargers. Or is he a kicker? I'm trying to remember one of the others. I know there was an Aussie somewhere in there. Handoff over the right side. And met at the line of scrimmage, knocked out of bounds.
There's a trivia
32.
segment for you.
Trey McCooey on the carry.
Australian NFL punters.
Michael Dixon, Seahawks, right off the bat. Done.
I'm impressed you could come up with a name.
There was one, gosh. He was huge, too. He punted for the Chargers, and I just remember him being, like, gigantic. It was like back in the late 90s. Somebody's probably listening going like, dude, you're an idiot. How do you know this? McCooey again on the carry and brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd down and 11. Clock continues to run under a minute and a half here. 80 seconds to play. Coming up to the conclusion of this one, we'll have a short commercial break, run some stats for you. Your IdahoSports.com player of the game, and then we will get out of here. I mean, we are the last game going in the state of Idaho right now, I believe. So I want to welcome all of our people listening and watching at home. Maybe you're watching on the bus on the way home from your game.
Calling a delayed game. Looks like we're doing our best to just run out the clock here.
So 3rd and long. Handoff over the right side. McCooey looking for a lane, and he's not going to find it. And it's tracked down and knocked out of bounds. No gain on the plays. That will be the final play of the ball game. Coeur d'Alene wins. It was all Vikings early and all Vikings often, as they come away with a win 50-9 on homecoming over Sandpoint. A statement victory and a statement made by the Vikings on a 41-point win on homecoming. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back here with your final stats at your IdahoSports.com player of the game. You watch high school football here on IdahoSports.com.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
So, what's next? Your path doesn't have to look like theirs. You can do this, or this, or this. Check out in-demand jobs in Idaho and get up to $8,000 to find your thing.
Help dreams come true with the Ideal 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits and ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, apprenticeships, K-12 education, and student loan repayment nationwide. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes, and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org to learn more.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed...
Once again, we have contributed to your Ideal College Savings Program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Ideal. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. I love it.
College costs money.
And we're back here for your IdahoSports.com player of the game. Brought to you by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, who reminds you to be free from distractions. Keep your head in the game. Whether you're on the field or on the road, be in the moment and free from distractions. Your player of the game tonight, James, it's not a surprise. I mean, we're going to go through the stat line because it's bananas, right? Caden Simmons, 1 reception, 8 yards and a touchdown. That ain't it, right?
That ain't it.
That ain't it, brother. 12 of 13 passing, 362, 4 touchdowns.
Ooh.
Clean game, right? That is good for the average. That is good for the QB rating.
Yeah.
For Caden Simmons. Huge night here on homecoming for him. Other stats for the Vikings in the ballgame. Tanner Stern was 2 of 4 for 17 yards and a touchdown passing. That pass went to Caden Simmons. Paulin, 1 reception, 10 yards, touchdown. Comstock, 4 receptions, 164, 2 touchdowns. Stern, 1 reception, -1 yards. Dahlin had 2 receptions for 50 yards. Gray had 2 receptions for 24 yards. Lindquist had 2 receptions and a touchdown. We've got to add that one up real fast because that one's pretty darn nice as well. So 2 receivers were over 100 yards for Coeur d'Alene, as Lindquist had a 47-yarder and a 59-yarder. So 106 on 2 receptions for Lindquist. That is a good average. Hackett had a reception for 65 yards for the Vikings, and then rushing for Coeur d'Alene. I mean, not the best of nights, but you didn't really need to when the passing game was doing what it was. Stern had 5 rushes, 45 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Paulin had 6 carries, 41 yards, and a touchdown. Lindquist 1 carry for 17. Palmgren, 2 carries, 49 yards. And then Straight had 3 carries, 13 yards. Simmons had minus 13 rushing. Much of those were on a sack or the snap over the head. For Sandpoint in the ball game, rough night, but Sheets, he gave it an honest, valiant effort with 20 carries, 74 yards in the ball game. Led all rushers for the Bulldogs. Buckout was, coming out of the halftime. He had 97 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and he did have a 33-yard field goal as well for the Bulldogs. Yarborough was the leading receiver for Sandpoint in the ball game, 63 yards on 6 receptions. Kind of is what it is. The score indicated how it was, and that's how it went. 50-9. That's Coeur d'Alene jumped on top early and took care of business.
And never looked back. Yeah.
So, Coeur d'Alene wins on homecoming, 50-9. We'll be back next week with another game in North Idaho Game Night here on IdahoSports.com. We got the North Idaho I can't even talk, man. I've been talking all the North Idaho Prepcast coming up on Wednesday afternoon. As always, here on IdahoSports.com. Be sure to tune in to Gem State Game Day as we break down all the scores, stats, everything from the previous week. Look ahead to next week as we roll in, league play starting in North Idaho finally in the 5As, 4As, and 6A. So some big games coming up for all these teams as well in the next couple weeks, and some rivalry games coming up next week as well. So tonight, though, the final. Coeur d'Alene wins 50-9, just clobbering the Bulldogs on homecoming. For James Bailey, I'm Ryan Skaggs. I want to thank the athletic director, Tony Perka, here at Coeur d'Alene for getting us set up for a great broadcast. And thank you for joining us for this broadcast as well. So until next week, have a safe weekend. And if you're traveling, have safe travels on the road. We'll see you on down the line. You listen to High School